And we are live. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and welcome to another live stream for your Wednesday night. I know it's fairly later than normal, but 9:15 p.m. Thought I'd come on here with Luke just to do a bit of a live stream. Not much really happening tonight. It's a little bit of a quiet week just because there's no NRL till Friday night. I know we've got the NRLW that's on tomorrow night, but um, some will watch it, some won't watch it. I'll probably watch it just because I think the girls are getting better. And yeah, it's been a pretty quiet week. I mean, obviously did my NRL tips on Monday, Tuesday. Sort of didn't really do much at all, and tonight's been pretty slow. So I thought let's come on here for a little bit and answer some questions, maybe talk a bit of footy. I'm sure me and Luke have got a few things we can discuss, like rugby league wise. And we got hello in the chat, Josh, Will, SS Storm fan. A few people rolling in now, so it's good to see. But Luke, how are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, and yeah, I'm doing really well, and yeah, we're here to answer some questions. So very good.
Heading out, heading out to Parramatta Friday night, are you? Parramatta Storm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very confident about the boys, and I think the Storm will actually win well.
Yeah, well, I think you will too. I'll be pretty surprised if you don't. Here we go. Questions coming in already. This is what I want to see. I want to see questions thrown in there. So good stuff. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel too, guys. Would appreciate that. What do we got here? Thoughts on Stefano maybe going to the Storm or the Dogs? Apparently he did meet with the Storm. Apparently he did, but only if his family can move to Melbourne, I think.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think he might go to the Bulldogs though. What do you think, Luke? Where do you think Stefano will go?
Well, as
Do
a
you think
Storm
he'll get
fan,
him? You think he'll get him?
as a Storm fan, I really hope so. But who knows at this stage? But I really hope he goes down to Melbourne.
Yeah, no one really knows what's going on, but
Mm,
I I can tell you for sure he won't be at the Tigers next year.
definitely not.
Hey Nathan, hope you're well, bro. What are your thoughts on the Rugby League World Cup being in Australia? Yeah, 2026. So in 2 years, Rugby League
Mm.
World Cup will be in Australia. I'm keen, bro. I'm keen. What do you reckon, Luke? Do you like the World Cup in Australia?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'll go to a few games for sure. I'll definitely go to a few games.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You know, if I have like a Australia versus New Zealand game at Suncorp Stadium, or if they have, Tonga versus Samoa at Allianz, I'll probably go down.
Yeah.
So, 100%. I
And
think it's great for the game. I think it's great for the game.
if there was a game in maybe in if there was a game in maybe in Sydney, like Australia versus I don't know, like England, I probably would go to that game in Sydney. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go too. I'll fly down for that, for
Yeah.
sure. Um, Josh Rabbitohs 2024, what's the best NRL buy this year? You probably have to say probably Stephen Crichton at the Bulldogs, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. Mm.
Anyone else you'd throw in there for buy of the year?
Hmm.
Ethan Strange, I mean, he's not really a buy, but he's been rookie of the year probably. Um, Shane Flanagan as a coach for the Dragons, he's done a great job.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Raymond for Tyler Mariner's been a good pickup for the Dragons. Um, Probably Stephen Crichton. Herbie Farmworth for the Dolphins, yeah. That's one I nearly forgot about.
Yeah.
Who would you target for the marquee signing for the Perth Bears? That's a tough one because how many NRL players want to go live in Perth and be the marquee pickup for them? This is why this is my only negative about Perth. How many players that are currently in the NRL are going to want to go over and play for a Perth team? I'm going to say, Marquee. I don't know who's off contract, man, but I'll say I will say I don't know. I actually don't know who the fuck who could they sign? Like maybe Dane Gagai. Is he really a marquee pickup though? He's getting close to the end of his career. Don't know, man. Maybe like a young half, eh? Like maybe
Maybe like someone like William Smith or someone.
Lachlan Galvin. Maybe
Yeah.
Lachlan Galvin. Dylan Brown, yeah. Yeah, probably one of them. Probably one of them, man.
Mm.
Uh Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Hope you're well, mate. Do you think the Cowboys will make the finals? I do. We only have to get to 13 wins. We're already at 10, so we only need to win 3. And I think we can. I think we will. I don't care if we come 8th. I'll take anywhere in the top 8. So, yes, I do think we will. My Pookie Bear, Tommy Talau. Good one, Nathan. Should the NRL bring back the Nines? What do you reckon, Luke? Should they or not?
Hmm. Interesting. The nines.
The NRL Nines. Did you like it when they had that tournament?
Actually didn't mind it. Actually, it actually wasn't too bad. So
They did have it in New Zealand for the first 2 years, and then they had it in Perth in 2020. So
yeah, why not bring it back?
if they can find a weekend where there's nothing on and they can find room for it on the NRL fixture, why not? Honestly, why not?
Hmm.
I enjoyed it, man. Like I'd rather watch the NRL Nines than watch a preseason challenge where we're going to see a few injuries. NRL Nines, there's not as many injuries, I don't believe.
Hmm.
Oh, we got a shitload more questions running in here. Um, do you think the Melbourne Storm will get the minor premiership?
I think yes.
Well, they're 2 games ahead now, and say Melbourne don't lose another game until they play Penrith, and say Penrith don't lose another game until they play Melbourne. Even if Penrith beat Melbourne, Melbourne is still going to be top.
Yeah, we are.
So unless Melbourne lose a couple more games and Penrith don't get beat, like yeah, Melbourne probably will finish first.
Yeah, I
Probably.
agree.
Probably. Will
Yeah,
they win the comp? I don't think they will, but they're a chance. They're
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a big chance. Luke's obviously going to say yes because he's a Storm supporter, but there's a chance.
Mm.
Thoughts on Mount Meninga returning to Canberra? Yeah, what was the go about that? I saw something, but I didn't really read it. I saw a photo. Not sure what that's about.
Mm.
Do you think Cowboys can make top 4? Well, mathematically, yeah, they can, but we need a lot of luck to go our way. Look, I know if we win all our games and lose one, we can make the top 4, but I think the aim is just make the top 8. Like top 4, sure, it's probably in the plans, but I think the main plan is just get to the top 8, win 13 games, get in the 8, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Um, ambassador or leadership role. Okay, nice, nice. Well, that's good for the Raiders. They needed, Mal Meninga is an immortal. He's a legend of the Raiders, one of their best ever players. So it makes a lot of sense. Which NRL team has the best fan active supporters?
Mm.
Tough one, Jim. There's few clubs that have got a lot of big supporters at the moment. I think Souths have got a big fan base, even though they're struggling. I
Mm.
think the Roosters have been pretty good this year on the road, like away wise. Like they've had a lot of fans show up. Um, Obviously, I'm a bit biased as a Cowboy supporter. I'm going to say we have a big fan base. We've actually done pretty well on the road as well. We had a fair decent crowd when we played the Roosters at Allianz during Origin affected round, and the Raiders in Canberra, and a few other games that we've been to. So yeah, obviously I'm going to say us. And you know what, Manly at Brookvale, I've sold it out every game this year except for one or two. So Yeah, there are probably a few sides I'd throw in there of best supporters, best fans. Do
Hmm.
you think Manly are a dark horse to win the comp? I don't think they can win the comp, but I think they can cause some headaches, and I think they can do
Hmm.
some damage. The furthest I see Manly going is probably to a prelim, but that's just
Hmm.
me. I don't know. Luke, you might have a different opinion, but what's the furthest you see Manly running to?
Maybe making the semi-finals week 2, but
Yeah, week two.
I can't see them making it any further than week 3 to week 4. No.
All right. Hypothetically, say Manly do make the eight, right?
Hmm.
Say they come fifth or sixth. Say they win week one and they get to week two. If Manly in week two are taking on the Sharks at Allianz or Accor Stadium, do you think Manly could win that game?
If it's a Brookvale in Manly, I think
No, it
Manly.
won't be at Brookvale
Oh
because
no.
week two they play at the big stadiums, Allianz or Accor,
Oh
so
yeah.
or Combank, but
Look,
Parramatta won't be there. Do you reckon they could beat the Sharks at Accor or Allianz?
I think Manny. I think Manny will push them all the way, but I can't see Manny going to beat the Sharks. No.
Wow, okay, good. All right, fair enough.
I just can't see Manny going any further than week 2 to week 3 to a week 4 grand final. No.
All right, that guy Jack, favorite Cowboys player that is active right now. Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's tough. Obviously I'd like to say the whole team, but if I had to just pick one player on the spot, favorite Cowboys player right now, I have to go with Ruben Cotter, man. Love Ruben Cotter. Love him to death. But there's so many, bro. Who was the best player in the Storm team? Well, obviously Munster's the best player in the Storm, but he's been out for all season. I'd say Melbourne's best player right now is probably Jerome Hughes.
Yeah, I agree. He's been one of those players that has been he's been s- steering the ship for us, and he's been winning us games. So I think he's been one of our best players this year. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps this form up in the finals and rest of the rounds. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins halfback of the year.
Yeah, I think he's a good chance of winning that, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's a good chance. What do you think about? All right, so Melbourne, right? They've obviously got a lot of really good players and
Mm.
whatnot. Give me a player. Give me a player on the Storm that you think is a really good player, but no one talks about him.
Look, as a as a real fan, obviously my favorite player is Pappenhausen, but right now, probably say this other player is getting better as well. I would go with
Live. Yeah, I was telling you. Sorry, mate.
that's okay. Well, obviously, I'll probably say I have to go with uh, Jack Howarth.
Who?
Jack Howarth.
Oh, Jack Howard.
Like he's proven me that he's getting better every week as well.
Jack Howarth was actually on the outer at the Storm. He wasn't like there was talk that he wasn't going to be at the Storm, and then all of a sudden, I think he just found a bit of found
Form.
a bit of confidence and is
Yeah,
killing it right now.
yeah.
I think for me, a player on the Storm that's going really well at the moment, and no one's talking about is Josh King.
Josh King.
He's killing it.
Yeah, I agree.
He's playing really well.
Mm.
All right, a few more questions. What have we got here? Um, Lucas. Yeah, the top eight jam, bro. So I'll go over it. So, you know, obviously the top five, top six. I mean, the top four is probably they're all going to make the finals. It's just a matter on the order. But Manly, Dolphins, Bulldogs, Cowboys, Dragons, Raiders, Broncos, and probably the Raiders and Warriors. Like, there's a few teams finding out the top 8 right now, and I think Panthers, Storm are safe.
Yeah.
Roosters are safe. Manly, I think Manly will get there now, and Sharks. So that's probably the top 5. But the rest of the comp, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like it's very, very, very close at the moment.
We see right now Melbourne on 14 wins now. Usually 14 wins makes you in the finals now. Usually, is it?
13 usually gets you there, but
Yeah.
14, yeah, you're in.
We are 14 now, so we are pretty much. So I think we are locked in the top 8 now. So
Yeah, you just got to keep winning for the top 4.
yeah, for top 4 was important as well.
You'd have to really, like, to be honest. Looking at Melbourne, I'd be surprised if they fell off. Knights, yeah, I guess Knights are still in the race, but you look at Newcastle's run
Uh,
home. There's no way they'll make the 8.
no way.
They're not going to beat Penrith, and they're not going to beat Sharks, and I think they got Dolphins. I don't think they'll win that either. I mean, the Knights have got a tough run home. Um, but yeah, with the top 8, man, like it's really hard to say how it's going to end up. But for me, I reckon in order, I'll say Melbourne get first. Penrith will finish second. Third, I'll say will be Roosters. Fourth, I reckon Manly might steal fourth off Cronulla.
Okay.
Yeah, fifth Cronulla. Six will be Cowboys. 7 will be Dolphins, and eighth. You know what? Broncos to come up. I reckon Dogs are going to miss the 8.
Dogs. Okay. So
I, I
so you
know,
have
I know it's, I know it's unpopular, and people are going to be so pissed off with it, but I reckon Bulldogs will miss the 8.
I have a thing about that. I think Brisbane would just sneak in there.
Look at the Bulldogs run home, man. It is a nightmare.
Nightmare.
I don't think the Bulldogs can make it. They got a really tough run home, and they're not scoring enough points in attack for me to even like. You can't win. You can't win 14-12 every week. Like just not how it works.
No.
I think they're going to miss out.
Yeah. I,
But with all due respect, the Bulldogs have come a long way this year and they've done well. But even if they do make the 8, I reckon they're gone first round.
yeah. I
I
can't.
don't see. I don't see them winning
I'm just saying,
first
like,
round.
I'm just saying, if the Dogs make the finals, they have done well, but I think they'll
Yeah,
be out. I think they could be out in week 1.
yeah. So do I.
Mm.
I'm a big. What am I? Big fan from Jamaica. Goodness me! Shout out to Jamaica.
Mm.
Does Cowboys Queensland Origin players piss you off when you watch it, Nick? While going for State of Origin against them, it's very hard to. Origin's hard for me because I'm born in New South Wales. I go for the Cowboys, and there's about 5 Cowboys players playing for Queensland. So yeah, it is a bit tough. What do you think about Tom Dearden's form the last few weeks? Very good. I've been saying it for a while now. I think Tom Dearden's the best 5'8" in the NRL. I think right now he is. I think he's playing better than Jerome Luai. I think he's playing better than anyone else that's around the 5'8". It's probably Dearden or Luai, probably the 2 best 5'8" in the game at the moment.
Mm.
You'd have to say that. You'd have to say so. Dogs scored 3 tries of kicks against the Cowboys. Concerning, yeah. Well, yeah, so it may have been a little bit annoying for us to concede 3 tries of kicks, but if that's all the Dogs can do, like it is concerning. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is concerning. There we go. Stupid fucking laptop. Stupid phone. Faraz. G'day, Faraz. Didn't Luai, then Mem, I suppose. Yeah, probably, bro. There's a few other 5'8" that are going really well at the moment. There's a few others that are going really well. Tom Dearden to play 7 next year. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if it will happen. Maybe. Maybe. All right, Luke. What about you? What's your top 8 for the finals right now? What do you reckon it'll be?
Okay. Well, I'll go in order. So obviously, I am gonna have my boys, the Storm, in first, and second will be the Panthers. Third, oh, I think Roosters would just hang on to that third spot.
Yeah.
I still think Sharks might just do enough to finish top four.
Okay, so yeah, that's your top four. Yeah.
So, yeah, Manly fifth.
Manly fifth. Yeah.
Yeah, sixth Dolphins.
Yeah.
Seventh, North Queensland Cowboys.
I'll take seventh. Yeah.
Yeah, and eighth. Um, it's a tough
Dogs.
one. No, I'm gonna tip the
No.
Broncos. The Broncos will make it.
Fuck. All right.
So that is my finals teams that will play finals this year.
All right. So basically your week one finals are Melbourne v Cronulla, Penrith and Roosters. Who'd you have fifth? You had Manly, didn't you? Manly played Broncos and what
The
Dolphins
Dolphins and
played Cowboys.
Cowboys.
All right. So in the in the bracket in the bracket,
Mm.
you'd have Melbourne beating Sharks, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Amy Park. Yeah.
All right. So Melbourne are through to the prelim.
Yep.
You'd have Panthers or Roosters. It'd
It'd
be
be
at
tight. It'd
Penrith.
be tight for. It'd be close for. But I think Panthers will just edge them.
All right. So it's elimination finals. Manly or Broncos at Brookvale.
Oh, Manny just.
Okay, and then Dolphins Cowboys at Suncorp.
I think North Queensland will win that one.
Okay, so that means week two you'd have Cronulla versus Manly, which would probably be at Allianz. And probably Allianz, and then you'd have Roosters and Cowboys semi final.
Okay.
So
Um,
who would you have there?
Sharks to win to beat Manly.
Yeah, Roosters Cowboys. Who would you go with there?
Oh, really, really tough one.
Who would you pick there?
I think that'd be an upset. I think the Cowboys will actually win.
All right, and then prelim you'd have Melbourne and Cowboys and Penrith and Sharks.
Melbourne to win that game, and
Fuck.
wow, we'll have to. So,
Yeah.
and that's for the other one. Who was the other one again?
No, you'd have what it'd be Penrith against Cronulla.
Oh, oh, I think Penrith will win.
And then Melbourne and Penrith, and you'd go Melbourne.
Yeah, and Melbourne to win the premiership.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, you've got to back your team.
Yeah, you have to.
Got to back your team.
Yeah.
What do we got here, buddy? Lucas. So what are the halves for the Cowboys next year? I think Dearden and Clifton are the other halves. Yeah, I think there's a chance that it could be. Oh Jesus, we got a brutal comment here from Broncos X editing. Oh, come on, boys. No argument in the chat. Come on now. We don't need a bit of argument. Um, yeah, crazy shit, bro. Honestly, Jackson Purge is my man, bro. But yeah, Dean and Clifford. I don't know. There's options there.
Mm.
All right. There's a question about Moses Leota that I wanted to get to. Where is it? Moses Leota, most underrated NRL player, like as a prop. Yeah, I think he's top five. Oh, maybe just. I don't know, man. Because my top five props in no order, I'd go something like Payne Haas, Fisher Harris, Fanil Blake. Probably go Joseph Tarpany in there as well. And the other one I'd throw in there, jeez, I'd probably go. Yeah, I think I would go Leota actually. Maybe Lindsay Collins. Yeah, probably Leota, eh? I probably would go Leota. Absolute machine.
Mm.
Absolute machine. All right, a few more questions, and then we're gonna wrap things up here because my phone has gone down to about 12%. So
Mm.
we've been on here for just about 25 minutes. So gonna get to an end here soon. Any more questions? What have we got here? Freaking Fonts on your top eight. What was your top eight? Let me have a look. Storm, Panthers, Dolphins, Shark, Rooster, Bronco, Raiders. Okay, interesting. Broncos have to go on a run there, neutralizer, and Raiders, yeah, maybe. Raiders have made it the last couple of years. Somehow. That guy, Jack, Scott Drinkwater needs to be more consistent with his playing. Look, I think Drinkwater's been pretty good last few weeks, man. I can't be critical of Drinkwater. I think Drinkwater's been pretty good. I think there's a few other players that need to be a bit better. But yeah. Who's winning the NBA last year? Who do you think's winning the NBA next year? It's clear as day, man. Boston. Boston are winning again. It's clear as day. Luke, I know what you're going to say.
Lakers.
Oh, go away. No chance. Reece Walsh, arrogant. Yeah, I think so. A little bit.
Yeah.
Who do I want to perform in the grand final? Oh, like the pre-game stuff. Don't know. Whoever. All right, let's wrap. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Phone's gonna go flat, so I gotta wrap it up.
All right.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks for coming on.
You're good. I'm good.
Thanks everyone that watched as well. Like and subscribe. We're out of here. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.